Hi everyone, welcome to Cece's World. Hi, I'm Cece. Today I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to do a Q&A. I was asked by one of my subscribers to do one. And so that's what I'm going to do. It's going to be a really short one. So I've got the questions here on my phone. So let's get started. Let's see. Now Caleb, when he talked to me, when he left the request for me to do a Q&A, he asked, his question that he asked was concerning cars and what car am I liking now? Or, Caleb, you're going to find this quite funny. I am into station wagons. Believe it or not, my very first vehicle was a Ford Escort station wagon. I've always liked them, even when I was a kid, because I would be in our little compact car and you know, you'd be behind someone and they'd have this big family station wagon with a family in it, and there'd be this row of kids facing back to the car behind. And I just always thought that was cool. You know, me and my sisters hanging out in the back, talking and acting silly and looking at everyone behind us. So yeah, I never let that idea go, and so I love station wagons. So the Ford Escort wagon was my very first station car. And the car that I like now, oddly enough, is the Ford Flex. And if I could have a car, that's what I would want, a Ford Flex. Now my ultimate vehicle that it would have to be a second vehicle, because I think for me in the life that I live, it would be a little impractical to be a first vehicle. That is a Ford F-150 extended cab. I just absolutely love pickups, and I've always loved the Ford F-150. Okay, let's see here. What is my next question asked? How many people did I grew up in my family with? Well, there was 5 of us. There was 4 of us: mom, dad, my oldest sister, and myself. And then when I turned 9, my mom had my youngest sister. So there were the 3 girls, no brothers. And my next question, my cousin Tanisha asked this, and she asked, what is the furthest that I have ever traveled with my passport? And the furthest I've ever gone is Lagos, Nigeria. I went there, I'm gonna say 2003 was the year that I went. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. And it was different and quite the experience, and it was an experience I was way too young to appreciate, and I wish I could go back now knowing myself a lot better. Okay, now the next question is, where would you like to vacation? There's a lot of places, but right here in the United States, I'd love to go camping out in Yellowstone. I'd love to see Alaska in the summertime, and I'm still a fan of going to see New Zealand and Spain. So those are places I would ideally like to visit. Let's see. Now, makeup question. Do I wear makeup every day? Why or why not? I do not wear makeup every day. I generally am with my mood makeup wearer. So unless I'm going someplace where I need to be dressed up, I generally won't wear anything except eyeliner, some sort of lip gloss like I have now, or lipstick, and eyebrows. I have to fill my eyebrows in these days because for some reason they thin down on me. So yeah. Let's see. My earliest... No. What's my educational background is question number 5. My earliest my educational background is I got my diploma from high school, and I went to Lorraine Community College for my associate's degree, which I didn't get. I still have to do maths and history in order to get my associate's degree. And maybe one day I'll get it, but yeah, I'm not quite pushing for it like I probably should. And let's see here. My earliest childhood memory, I think that is my last question here. And I don't know if this is my earliest one, but it is one of my youngest ones that I remember that I loved very much. And when I was a little girl, I'm going to date myself here. When I was a little girl, this was before school, the age of school, so it had to be somewhere between 3 and 4. My father had an 8-track tape player. I don't know if you guys even know what that is, but it played music, and it was big and bulky. And he had a tape of Nat King-Cole's greatest hits, and I love the song Skip to My Lou. And I remember my mom would put that song on, and I would skip around our living room coffee table until that song was over, and I would be totally exhausted. But it was just so much fun, and I just loved the song, singing and skipping to Nat King-Cole. So that is it right now for my Q&A. Nice and simple, and I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, keep smiling.